Hey everybody, this is NDM here, welcoming you back to another episode of Let's Play Zelda 2 The Adventure of Link. Alright, we're still surrounded by these slime enemies. I've got it on pause right now, so I'm going to unpause it, and we're going to initiate a battle, I guess. So let's do it. Oh wait, no. They ran away from me. Yay. At least I didn't have to fight them. And they're weak enemies anyway, they're them freaking giant worm things that only give like 5 EXP per one that you kill. So it's not worth it. Alright, Blue Garaya, calm down. 200 EXP, yay! From a P-bag. Alright, so we've got the raft now, which means we can travel across the river, which is what we're going to be doing in this episode. And I think the town that we're going to right now, the next town we're going to, is the one that has the upward thrust, if I am not mistaken. Great, these things. I don't want to be dealing with this crap right now. I just want to get to the next town, dude. Those things can drain your EXP like a vampire. Like a leech. A blood-sucking leech. And then if you come to this foresty area, this square of forest, you can find yourself a P-bag, which I'm going to take with the utmost gratitude. There you go, 200 EXP right there for you. Alright, so the next town is actually not far from here, it's right here. This is the next town, and I think it's the town of Din? Is it Din? Oh, Naburu. I don't know if there is a town in this called Din, actually. There might be, I don't know. But most of them are named after the sages in Ocarina of Time, so... And due to sprite limitations, the characters on the screen are flickering. Well, they were anyway. Right, this is the town where you have to stand in front of a fountain and press B. You have to crouch and press B. Want to get some water? Yes, to quench my thirst. I desperately seek water. You have water. Come to my house, and we will have a party. We're drinking lots of water. Alright, so let's speak to the old man here and see what he's got to say. This magic will make your sword shoot fire. Holy crap, I can shoot fire? Wow, I must be the master of all elements. Well, it's not quite. I can't shoot water from my sword, I can't walk on water. I can't generate wind. The only wind that I can generate is through my rectum when I eat too many beans. That's the only wind that I can generate. Oh boy. Alright, where's the healing lady? I need to speak to her so I can get some health back. Where is she? She should come out of one of these houses. Unless it's all the way back here somewhere. Probably is. I don't know if this, the upward thrust dude, you actually have to go down a chimney, I think. And it might not be this town that I'm thinking of. I think it's another town. But yeah, towards the, 4th palace, you'll be coming across 2 towns. You'll have to go to 2 towns. And the other one is, Darunia, I think is the town that I'm thinking of. That we'll be going to right now. That has the upward thrust. I'm pretty sure it does have the upward thrust, because that town doesn't have it. And I know you get it before you go to the 4th palace. So... yeah, it has to be this town. Now, I think they were Lizalfoss, those enemies that we were fighting just then. I think that's what they're called. I don't know if that's what they are in this game, but... you can only kill those with a fire spell. And Tektites you can only kill with the fire spell as well. And they're honestly not worth using because the fire spell costs so much magic to use. And I think the EXP that you get for killing the Tektites and Lizalfoss, you do not get the justifiable amount of EXP that you get for the amount of magic that you consume while using the fire spell. It's just not worth the magic. So you want to come to this maze-looking island. This is actually where the fourth palace is located, but you want to come here before you go to the town of Darunia, because you can find a baby here that you need to take to the town in order to get, I think it's a magic upgrade. I don't know if you, I don't remember getting a magic upgrade in Darunia, but it might be the upward thrust that I'm thinking of. But I know you have to get the baby and give it to someone. Anyway, we're gonna do it. Oh yeah, you do get it. You do get a spell in that town. Yeah, you do. You get the reflect spell, which you use in the fourth palace against wizrobes, because it's the only way that you can kill wizrobes, and it's the best way, and I think it's the only way that you can kill the boss in the fourth palace. So you need to come here anyway. It's obligatory. And there's also a magic upgrade that you can find here as well. And by magic upgrade I mean an extension to your magic meter. So you come down here, and I believe it's up this part of the maze. Yeah, it is. So we got quite a lot of magic, but we don't have a lot of health. But magic is also really good, because then you can heal yourself with spells and defend yourself as well. So getting your magic upgraded is just as important as getting your health upgraded, in my opinion, so I'm happy with it. Okay, onward to the next town, which is the town of Darunia, which is situated to the west side of this island. So you keep going west and you'll find your way up there. Damn it. If you want, you could grind off those enemies, and they do drop P-bags quite often actually, but there's a better grinding place later on in the game that I always use to get the rest of my levels up anyway, and I will show you guys that when I get to it. I'm not going to make a whole episode of grinding, so don't worry about that. I'll just show you where the grinding spot is, and then I'll do it off screen. And that's how I plan on doing it anyway. So you're going to come across a series of fixated areas that you cannot avoid. So it's inevitable you will have to go through these, unfortunately. And I hate bubble sequenced areas, because the bubbles just knock you off and screw you up more than anything. This is the town of Darunia, right? Mountain town of Darunia. Yeah, that makes sense to see. As soon as you see mountain, you know it's going to be Darunia. Alright, let's get our health back. Get our magic back wherever the magic lady is. Usually she's on the same part of town. There she is. Now we need to find out where the reflect spell is, which I think is here somewhere. Well, you'll see a lady come out of the house and you'll know that's the person you need to speak to. Yeah, this one. You are a hero for saving my child. Come. Okay. That was a very abrupt ending to your dialogue just then. But what do you expect from a game that has a character that says, I am error, and that's it? You know, this magic will strengthen a shield. So basically reflect. You got the reflect spell. Sweet. So now we can deflect the beams that the wizrobes shoot at you. Very useful for the fourth palace, and I think it's necessary anyway, so you'll have to get it to do the dungeon. Alright, so I'm gonna use the jump spell here to jump across these roofs, because I'm pretty sure this is where you get the upward thrust. You go down this chimney, kind of like Mario Brothers, going down the warp pipe and whatnot and all that jazz. But this is the only way you can get into this building. And you'll see another guy down here that looks like the same kind of person that gave us the downward thrust, and this one is going to give us the upward thrust. So we just press jump, and then while you're jumping you press up on the D-pad if you're playing it on the NES, and you just jump up and wave your sword about in the air. It's useful against flying enemies, but apart from that, like, it's just, I don't use it that much. Only towards the end of the game is where you'll be seeing me using the upward thrust the most, because there's these series of caves that you have to go through, and it has a whole bunch of flying enemies in it, and the best way to take care of them is by using the upward thrust. So at least I found that's the best way to take care of them. But you know, with these games there's endless amounts of strategies that you could use to beat the game. I guess that's what gives it so much replay value, and many other Zelda games so much replay value, is because there's so many different ways you can play the game. I did not mean for that to happen. I really don't want to go into this palace with one life, that's just gonna suck. But I guess you just got to deal with what's given, unfortunately. I mean, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal, but if, like I say, I'm not bothered about gaining levels at this point in the game, because we're so ridiculously over-leveled, and we were pretty much over-leveled as soon as we did the second palace, you know, because I did all that grinding off screen. So, you know, that helps out a lot. Levels at this point just aren't important. Anyway, let's make our way to the fourth palace now, and I've got to remember the way to go through this maze, the easier way to go through it, without going into any of them, you know, fixed screens, I guess you would call them. Fixed battlefields or whatever. Yeah. You just go this way and then... Okay, wait, I'm pretty sure you can... Can you skip this one? No, I guess not. I know you can get to the maze, or you can get to the palace by skipping out a lot of these, and I'm trying to figure out which is the right way to do that. I guess you can't skip this one though. And then you go around this way if I'm correct, and then you go straight up from here. Don't take the first left, take the second left, and then go down, and then take the left down this way, and there you go, you made it without going through all them fixed screen areas that will take you to battles, like automatic battles basically. Alright guys, I'm going to end off the episode here and continue on in the next episode. So in the next episode of Let's Play Zelda 2 The Adventure Link, we shall be making a start on the fourth palace. So until then, this is NDM saying thanks for watching, take care, everybody, see you in the next video, and goodbye.